13th question. If you look at this 13th question is based on partnership. Please read the question once. Partnership. A and B entered into a partnership. Two people are entering into a partnership. A contributed 6,000 for 4 months. So there are two people. One investment of A is 6,000. Investment of B is 5,000. And the time periods are also given. What are all given in the question? Investments are given and time periods are given. Time period for A, the time he invested in the business is 4 months. And B, he invested it for 8 months. Investments are given, time periods are given, right? What is the profit ratio in partnership problems? Profit ratio is always investment into time period ratio. Investment into time period ratio. How much amount he invested, how long he invested. Whenever in partnership related problems, three concepts are there. If time periods are same, profit ratio is equivalent to investment ratio. If investments are same, profit ratio is equivalent to time period ratio. If both are different, profit ratio is equivalent to investment into time period. So profit of A is to profit of B is 6,000 into 4 is to 5,000 into 8. 5,000 into 8. 3 zeros cancel. 24 is to 40. 8 threes are 8 fives are. Profit ratios are in the ratio 3 is to 5. What is the question? How much is the share of profit A less than the share of profit B? It is 2 less than. If the total profit is 6,000, 3 plus 5, 8. 8 is given as 6,000 and profit of A is 2 less than profit of B. 2 fours are 8. Something into 4 is 6,000. That something has to be 1,500. That something has to be 1,500. What is the answer for this question? Option C. What is the concept that is used in this question? Profit ratio is equivalent to investment into time period ratio. A's investment is given, time period is also given. B's investment is given, time period is also given. 3 is to 5, total is 8. 8 is becoming 6,000. 2 will become how much? 2 fours are 8. Something into 4 is 6,000. That something will be 1,500. I hope the idea it is clear. Next question. This question is also based on the right partnership. Please read the question. Partnership. Please read the question once. A and B started a partnership business, right? They both invested in a business. Capitals are in the ratio 3 is to 5. That means investment of A is to investment of B. C joined in the partnership after 4 months. C is also involved in the business. C is also involved in the business. IA is to IB is to IC. What is the investment ratio of A and B? 3 is to 5. What is the second line? C joined in the partnership after 4 months with an amount equal to that of B. Whatever B invested, the same thing C also invested. How much time they invested the money? That is defined as the time period ratio. TA is to TB is to TC. In what proportion must the profit be distributed among A, B and C at the end of the year? So, A invested the money for 12 months, B also invested the money for 12 months, C joined after 4 months. C joined after 4 months. That means C invested for 8 months. C invested for 8 months. Investment of C is equivalent to investment of B. So, it is 5 is to 5. C invested in the business after 4 months. Total time period is 12 months. After 4 months, C invested. That means how much time he invested in the business? 8 months. 3 12s are 36. 5 12s are 60. 5 8s are 40. 4 9s are 36. 4 15s are, 4 10s are. What is the answer for this question? 9 is to 15 is to 10. 9 is to 15 is to 10. Option B is the right answer. Option B is the right answer. Is there any smarter way to solve this question? Yes. A invested in the right form of 3x. B invested in the form of 5x. A and B investments are in the ratio 3 is to 5. Both invested at the end of the year. Since B invested more, right, B should get more profit. B should get more profit. Option C is out. Since B invested the amount for 12 months, C invested the amount for 8 months. Obviously, B should get more money than C. Am I right? B's time period investment is greater than C's time period investment. Obviously, B should get more profit than C. Then, right, A invested in the multiple of 3, B invested in the multiple of 5. That means B should get more amount than B. A's profit should be a multiple of 3. This is not a multiple of 3. Just by observing the question, you can get the answer as 9 is to 15 is to 10. You don't need to solve the entire question. All you need is, you need to understand the root cause of the problem and play with it. Again, next question is based on the partnership. Please read the question. Partnership. Partnership. A started business with 3,500 and after 5 months, B joined with A as his partner. So, what is given? Right. Profit ratio is given. Profit ratio is given by investment into time period ratio. Profit of A is investment of A into time period of A is to investment of B into time period of B. This is clear? Right. What all given? After an year, the profit is in the ratio 2 is to 3. Profit ratio is 2 is to 3. A started business with 3,500. Here it is 3,500. Right. So, he invested for 12 months into 12 is to investment of B. We do not know. After 5 months, B joined. So, 7 into. This value we don't know. This value we don't know. Now, if you see here, 7 500s are 3,500. 500 into 12, 6,000. 2 is becoming 6,000. 2 into 3,000. 3 into 3,000 is 9,000. So, question mark value is 9,000. Question mark value is 9,000. I hope the idea it is very much clear. Profit ratio is investment into time period ratio. Profit ratio is 2 is to 3. Investment it is 3,500. Time period, right, he invested the money for 12 months. Investment of B is a question mark. Time period of B is into 7. 7 ones are 7 500s are. 500 into 12 is 6,000. This is in the ratio 2 is to 3. 2 into 3,000, 6,000. 3 into 3,000, 9,000. 3 into 3,000, 9,000. I hope the idea it is clear. Profit ratio is equivalent to investment into time period ratio. This question is from percentages. This question is from percentages. This question is from percentages. Read the question. The difference between 73% of a number, let us call it as n. So, it will become 73% of n and 58% of the same number. Another is 58% of same number. Difference it is 960. Difference it is 960. 73% of a number, 58% of a number. Difference is 960. Difference is 15% of n is 960. 15% of n is 960. 22% of n is how much? 22% of n is how much? Please do not get into any calculation. Kindly do not do any calculation. We will make use of the concept of rightmost non-zero digit. We will make use of the concept of rightmost non-zero digit. What is rightmost non-zero digit? Whenever you get a number which is ending with 5, multiply this entire line by 2. 15 2s are 30. 30 percentage of n is 960 into 2. Sir, why are you doing it? I will tell you. 22 percentage n how much? Here, what is the rightmost non-zero digit? 3. What is the rightmost non-zero digit? 6 2s are 12. 12 means it is ending with 2. 3. How many times I will get 2? 3 4s are 12. Are you all with me? 30 percentage rightmost non-zero digit is 3. Here it is 2. 3 is becoming a 2. 3 4s are 2. Here also it is 2 4s are 8. Answer should end with 8. Answer should end with 8. Which option is ending with 8? This option is ending with 8. This option is ending with 8. Are you all with me? Is the idea very much clear to you? Right? You understood right concept? Without doing any calculation, you can get the answer. 15 percentage of n is 960. Multiply it by 2. 15 2s are 30. 30 percentage of number is 960 into 2. 6 2s are 12. It is ending with 2. 3 is becoming a 2. 3 4s are 12. It is multiple of 4. 2 into 4, 8. Answer should end with 8. Answer should end with 8. Answer for this question is 1408. Idea clear? Rightmost non-zero digit. Very important logic. 17th. In an examination, it is required to get 441 of the aggregate marks to pass. In an exam, what are the pass marks? 441. If a student gets 441 marks, that means he will pass the examination. How much a student got? He got 392 marks. He got 392 marks. How much marks less he is? 49 marks less he is. 49 marks less he is. And he was declared failed by 5 percentage marks. So he failed by 49 marks less. He failed by 49 marks less. Right? That is equivalent to in percentage 5 percentage. If the total marks are 100, how much it is? If the total marks are 100, how much it is? You don't need to do any calculation. 5 rights multiplied by 2. 5 2s are 10. 49 into 2. 100 how much? 10 10s are 100. 98 10s are 980. Answer for this question is 980. Answer for this question is 980. Are you all with me? Just by sheer observation you can say 520s are 100. 2. Answer rightmost non-zero digit is 9 2s are 18. 8. Answer rightmost should end with 8. 880 contains a prime number 11. 11 related, nothing is there in the question. So answer has to be 980. Answer has to be 980. Is the idea very much clear to you? I hope the concept is very much clear to you. Read this question. X is 80 percentage of Y. X is 80 percentage of Y. X is 80 percentage of Y. Y is dash percentage of X. Y is dash percentage of X. Now if you see here, right, so this will be Y by X. Y by X is dash percentage. This is what we require. That means X is 80 percentage. 4 by 5 of Y. Y by X is 5 by 4. 5 by 4 means 1 plus 1 by 4. 1 is 100%. 1 by 4 is 25%. So answer for this question will be 125%. X is 4 by 5 of y by x is 5 by 4. So 5 by 4 is in percentage form, 5 by 4 means 1 plus 1 by 4. 1 is 100%, 1 by 4 is 25%. 100 plus 25 is 125%. 100 plus 25 is 125%. Idea clear? Next one, 19th question. P is 6 times large of Q. The percentage that Q is less than P. If Q is 100, P will be 600. P is 6 times of Q. If I take Q as 100, P will be 600. The percentage that Q is less than P. 100 is how much less than 600? 500. 500 out of 600. 2 zeros cancel. It is 5 by 6. 5 by 6 is 1 minus 1 by 6. 1 is 100%. 1 by 6 is 16.67%. 100 minus 16.67 is 83.33. Here it is 83.33%. P is 6 times Q. If Q is 100, P will be 600. So Q is 500 less than 600. 500 on 600, which is 5 by 6. 5 by 6 means 1 minus 1 by 6. 1 is 100%. 1 by 6 is 16.67. 100 minus 16.67 is 83.33. Idea clear? Next one, two numbers are in the ratio 2:3. Two numbers are there in the ratio 2:3. 20% of the same number added to 20 is equivalent to sum of 10% of the larger number and 25. What is the smaller number? Best way to solve this question is by using answer options. Especially word related problems, answer options. Use answer options. Instead of writing n and everything, use answer options. Suppose if I am using, for example, 110, 2 is becoming 110, 255s are 110, that means 355s are 165. 165. 20% of the smaller number. 20% of 110. It is 22. Added to 20. 22 plus 20. 42. Is equivalent to 10% of the larger number. 10% of 165, which is 16.5. Added to 25, which is 41.5. It is not matching. Therefore, option B cannot be the answer. Option B cannot be the answer. If I take 100, 2 is becoming 100. 2:3. 2 is becoming 100. 250s are 100. 350s are 150. 20% of the smaller number. 20% of 100. 20. Added to 20. 20 plus 20 is 40. Equal to 10% of the number. 10% of 150. 15. Added to 25. 15 plus 25 is 40. 40, 40. It is matching. So therefore, answer for this question is 100. Whenever word related problems are there, the best way to solve the problem is to make use of answer options. 2:3. 250s are 100. 20% of 100 is 20. On that one, another 20 I am adding. 20 plus 20, 40. 10% of 150 is 15. I am adding 25. 15 plus 25 is 40. 40 and 40 both are matching. 40 and 40 both are matching. Next, 21st question. Read the question. What percentage decrease in salaries would exactly cancel out the 20% increase? 20% increase. This question is based on percentage increase. There is a difference between percentage and percentage increase. Percentage increase, it is given by change on initial value. Percentage increase is given by change on initial value. Percentage increase is given by change on initial value. 20% increase is 20 by 100. On 100, there is an increase of 20. Final value is 120. This is the initial value. This is the final value. Initial value 100, final value 120. Percentage change means change on initial value. Percentage change means change on initial value. What percentage decrease in salaries? 120 has to become 100. That means there is a 20 decrease on 120. 100 is becoming 120. There is a 20 increase. For 120 to become 100, there has to be 20 decrease. 20 on 120, which is 1 by 6. 1 by 6 is 16.66%. 16.66%. Idea clear, sir? Right? One is how much increased. For the final value to become initial value, how much a decrease. A village that is recorded, again this question is based on percentages. This question is based on percentages. This question is based on percentages. Now if you see here, right, a village that is recorded as having a population growth of 5% annually. 5% annually into as a population at the end of 2023. What is the population at the beginning of 2021? From 2021, there is an increase of 5%. Again, there is an increase of, right, 5%. What is the population in 2023? There is an increase of 2023. 5% increase. This question can be solved in two ways. Method 1. Method 1. Now if you see 5% increase, 5% increase, first year 5%, second year 5%. That means we will use the concept of successive percentage. If the percentage increases are A and B, overall percentage increase is A plus B plus A into B divided by 100. That means overall it is 10.25%. If I approximate to 10%, 16,000, 10% increase is 1600. 16,000 plus 1600, it is 17,600. Still 0.25 is left. So answer will approach to this value. This is a greater value. 15,000, 10% increase is 1500. The value will be relatively smaller. I hope the idea is very, very clear. First percentage increase is 5. Next also 5. Overall increase is A plus B plus AB by 100. 5 plus 5 plus 5 into 5 by 100. 10.25%. 10.25%. I hope the idea it is clear. Or the next way is final value is 18,522. Initial value. On 100 there is an increase of 5. 105. Again second year. On 100 there is an increase of 5. 105. Calculate this one. That also will give you the answer. That also will give you the answer. Right? I hope the idea it is clear. Calculation. Another is use the concept of right approximation. All the values are approximated answers. All the values are approximated answers. I hope the concept is clear. 23rd question. Read the question. In an office, 40% of the staff is female. So total staff consists of male and female. Staff consists of male and female. If the total staff is 100, 40% of the staff is female. 40% if it is female. 40% of 100 is 40. Male will be 60. Male will be 60. 40% is female, 60% is male. 40% of the females, 40% of the females, 40% of 40 is 10% it is 4, 40% it is 60. And 60% of the males, 10% of 60 is 6, 60% is 36. Here 36 votes and here 16 votes. Total 52 votes are there. 52. How many percentage of votes which I got? Total percentage of total votes I got is 52. Since out of total votes, 52 by 100. What is the answer for this question? 52%. Answer for this question is 52%. Idea clear? Right? I hope the concept is clear. Here you can use the concept of rightmost non-zero digit. 6 plus 6, it is 12. Answer rightmost non-zero digit has to be 2. Answer rightmost non-zero digit has to be 2. Only option which has got rightmost non-zero digit. In an election between two candidates, there is an election based question. In an election between two candidates, the candidate who got 56% of the total votes won the election. In an election, two people participated, one has won and another has lost the game. The person who won got 56%, person who lost got 44%. Got 44%. And what is the majority in which the person who won has got over the person who lost? 12%. But according to the question, 12% is giving you 1080. 12% is giving you 1080. Find the total number of votes polled. 2 is becoming 8. So that means it has to be into 4. Or it has to be into 9. Are you all with me? Right? So answer has to end with 4 or 9. Only one option is ending with 9. Don't need to do. Rightmost non-zero digit is an extremely important concept, sir. 12 is becoming 1080. 2 is becoming 8. 2 4s are 8 or 2 9s are 8. Answer has to end with either 4 or 9. Answer has to end with either 4 or 9. Next one. Vicky's salary is. This is a question based on salaries. There are two people. Vicky and the next one is Ashu. Vicky and Ashu. Vicky's salary is 75% more than Ashu's salary. 75% is 3 by 4 more. 3 by 4. This question is based on percentage increase, change on initial value. If Ashu's salary is 400, Vicky's salary is 300 more than 400. 300 more than 400 is 700. If Ashu's salary is 400, Vicky's salary is 300 more than 400. Vicky got a rise of 40% on his salary. 40% increase he got. 10% of 700, it is 70. 40% is 280. He got an increment of 280 on 700. So these 980. While Ashu got a rise of 25% on the salary. 25% of 400. 1 by 4 of 400. 100 increase. 400 plus 100. 500. 500. Are you all with me? Next one. By what percentage is Vicky's salary more than Ashu's salary? So this is 480 more on how much? 500 into 100. 2 zeros, 2 zeros. 96%. Answer for this question is option A. Answer for this question is option A. Right? Ashu's salary is 400. Vicky's salary is 300 more than 400. Right? Because it is 3 by 4 more. Ashu 400, 25% increase, 100, 700, 40% increase. 10% of 700 is 70, 40% is 900. 500 is becoming 980. There is an increase of 480 on 500. 480 on 500. You can do like this. 500 by 500 is 100%. 480 by 500 is less than 100%. Only option which is less than 100% is 96%. Idea clear? Another important question based on salaries. Right. Cost price. Cost price is to selling price. It is 5:4. I am purchasing a product at 5. I am selling it at 4. I got a loss on 1 by 5. 1 by 5 is 20%. This is a typing mistake. Answer for this question is 20%. Cost price is 5. Selling price is 4. 5 is becoming 4. There is a decrease of 1 on 5. Decrease of 1 on 5 is 20%. Loss percentage is 20%. Raju buys some toffees at 2 for a rupee. He purchased 2 toffees for a rupee. For the same 1 rupee, he sold 5 toffees. He sold 5 toffees. With 1 rupee, he purchased 2 toffees. With that same 1 rupee, he went to another place and sold 5 toffees. So, 2 CP is equivalent to 5 SP. 2 CP is equivalent to 5 into SP. CP by SP is equivalent to 5 by 2. He purchased at 5 and sold at 2. That means there is a loss of 3. On how much? 5. 3 by 5. 1 by 5, 20%. 3 by 5, 60%. 3 by 5, 60%. Answer for this question is 60%. He purchased 2 toffees at 1 rupee, right, and sold 5 toffees. His investment is for 2 toffees, right, and he sold it 5 toffees at 1 rupee. So obviously he will incur loss. Loss is 60%. Idea clear? A man sold 20 apples for 200. 20 apples selling price is 100 rupees. 20 apples selling price is 100 rupees. And he got a gain of 20%. Profit percentage is 20%. How many apples did he buy for 100? Buy for 100. What we'll do is, we'll use the answer option. Assume he purchased 24 apples for 100. He purchased 24 apples for 100. So this will be 20 times selling price is 24 times cost price. So SP by CP is 24 by 20. How much is 20 is becoming 24. There is an increase of 4 on 20. 1 by 5. What is the profit percentage? 20%. Which is given in the question. I hope the idea it is very much clear. 20 SP for 100 rupees. I took the answer option. 24 CP for 100 rupees. 20 SP is equivalent to 24 CP. So answer is 20%. By selling 144 hens, Mahesh suffered a loss. Loss is given by cost price minus selling price. Loss is given by cost price minus selling price. How many hens he is selling? 144 hens he is selling. That means he must have invested for 144 hens. Then only he can sell it. He can sell it only based on what he has. He is selling 144 hens. That means he invested money on 144 hens, and the loss is equivalent to 6 times the selling price of 6 hens selling price. 6 SP is equivalent to 144 CP minus 144 SP. Minus 144 SP comes left hand side. 150 SP is equivalent to 144 CP. That means SP by CP is equivalent to 144 by 150. Cost price is 140, selling price is 144. That means loss is 6 on 150. Loss is 6 on 150. 6 25s are 25 4s are. Answer for this question is, he incurred a loss of 4%. He incurred a loss of 4%. Is the idea clear? Right? Cost price is, he has sold 144 hens, 144 SP, for which he invested for 144 hens, 144 CP. Loss is 6 times the selling price. 6 SP is equivalent to 144 CP minus 144 SP. Minus 144 comes this side. 150 SP is 144 CP. SP by CP is 144 by 150. So 150 is becoming 144. So he lost 6 on 150. 6 on 150 is 4% loss. 4% loss. A grocer sells a rice at a profit of 10%. This question is based on successive percentage. This question is based on successive percentage. A grocery shop person sells a rice at a profit of 20%. While selling to customer, he sold it at 20%. He sold it at 20%. And he uses a weighing balance which is 25% less. While selling, he is selling at a profit of 20%. Even that weighing balance is also giving him some profit. He is using 25% less. 25% less is 1 by 4 less. That means actual weight is 400. It will show 100 less. That means 300. Actual weight is 400. It shows 100 less. That means 300. That means he invested the money on 300. Suppose I kept a balance, it is showing 400 to you, but actually it is 300. That means I invested money on 300. I invested money on 300, and that I am getting a profit of 100. 1 by 3 is 33.33%. First, he gets a 20% profit. Next, it is 33.33% profit. That means 20% is 1 by 5. On 5, 1 increase. 33.33 is 1 by 3. On 3, 1 increase. So total it is 24 by 15. So this will be 3 8s are, 3 5s are. 5 is becoming 8. 3 out of 5. What is the total profit? 60%. What is the total profit? 60%. Think logically, sir. Suppose my friend Doraswamy came to the shop. I am selling it at a profit of 20%. Weighing balance also I am getting some profit. So answer has to be greater than 20. Weighing balance profit I am making, right? For every 400 grams, it will show to the customer 400, but the weight of the product is 300. So it is 100 less. 100. The weight of the product is 300 means I invested on 300. 100 on 300, 1 by 3, 33%. Initially it is 20, then it is 33.33. Answer has to be just greater than 53.33. Just greater than 53.33. Idea clear? I hope the concept is clear. Profit after selling a commodity for 524, right? So he is telling I did one transaction where profit is given as selling price minus cost price. That is equivalent to loss, which is cost price minus selling price. They both are equal, it seems. They both are equal, it seems. Profit after selling a commodity for 524. Selling price is 524. 524 minus cost price is cost price minus 452. Cost price minus 452. So this will be 2CP is equivalent to 524 plus 452. 4 plus 2 is 6. These 2. 2 3s are 6. 2 8s are 16. Answer, rightmost non-zero digit should end with 8. This is ruled out. This is ruled out. Answer has to be either 480 or 488. So this is 2CP, it is 976. 976. It is not having a multiple of 10. So these is eliminated. Answer for this question has to be 488. Answer has to be 488. Profit is selling price minus cost price. Loss is cost price minus selling price. Here I am selling at 524. Here I am selling at 452. 524 minus cost price is cost price minus 452. 2CP is 976. 2 is becoming 6. 2 3s are 6 or 2 8s are 6. Answer has to be a multiple of 8. It cannot end with 0. Why? Because right hand side is not a multiple of 10. So the only answer is 488. Next one, an article is marked at 40% above the cost price. On 100, there is an increase of 140. And a discount of 30%. On 100, there is a discount of 70. Answer how much it is. See here. On 100, went with options. 10% gain, 110. 4 7s are 28. Answer should end with 8. 2% loss. On 100, it is 2 loss is 98. 98 answer, it is ending with 8. It is 32 loss. 132 loss is 68. Right hand side is a multiple of 7. Left hand side should also be a multiple of 7. 68 is not a multiple of 7. Are you all with me? See, you should go with the answer option approach, sir. On 100, 40 above, 140. On 100, 30 less, 70. 7 4s are 28. 8. Answer, rightmost non-zero digit should be 8. The 132 less is 68, 8. 102 less is 98. But it has to be a multiple of 7. It has to be a multiple of 7. Are you all with me? On selling an article of 651, loss is 7%. 7% means 7 by 100. On 100, 7 loss. I purchased at 100 rupees, 7 rupees loss. That means I sold it at 93. But in the question he is saying 651. 100 it is how much? 100 it is how much? 93 is becoming 651. 100 will become how much? 3 is becoming 1. 3 7s are 21. Answer should have 1 7s are 7. Answer rightmost non-zero digit should be 7. Answer, rightmost non-zero digit should be 7. Is the idea very much clear to you? Loss of 7 percentage, 107 loss, it is 93. 93 is becoming 651. 3 sevens are 21. 1 sevens are 7. Answer, rightmost non-zero digit should end with 7. Rightmost non-zero digit is a very powerful logic, sir. On selling an article at 450, a person loses 10 percentage. On 110 loss, it is 90 percentage. If it is 540, how much it is? If it is 540, how much it is? 95s are 450. Something into 5 is 540. It is 108. 108 means there is an 8 percentage gain. There is an 8 percentage gain. I hope the idea it is very much clear. Each and every question whatever we solved, right, we are using the best approaches to discuss the question. Right. Let us look at this question. In selling an article for rupees 76, selling price it is 76, he makes a profit of 52 percentage. That means it is 152. Why 152? Profit of 52 percentage, which is 52 by 100. If the cost price is 100, profit is 52, selling will be 152. That means, right, if it is sold for 75, if it is sold for 75, what will be the profit percentage? 76 twos are 152, 75 twos are 150. 150 means on 150 percentage more. On 150 percentage more, that means profit percentage will be 50. Selling price 76, profit of 52 percentage. Selling price is cost price into 1 plus profit percentage. So 100 plus 52 is 152. 76 is becoming 152. 75 will become 150. On 150 increase, it is 50 percentage. Idea clear? Very important model. This question is based on calendars, highly repeated models. This question is based on calendars. Please read the question. Which of the following is a leap year? First of all, if you know the definition of a leap year, this question solving is very easy. Suppose a year is given. Year is of two types. It is a non-century year, and it is a century year, and it is a century. A century year is an year which is divisible by 100. A non-century year is an year which is not divisible by 100. If it is a century and it has to become a leap year, that means this should be divisible by 400. Any year which is a century, it should be divisible by 400, then only it's a leap year. If it is a non-century, for a non-century to become a leap year, it should be divisible by 4. It should be divisible by 4. Are you all with me? Very important concept. For a year to become a leap year, it is not mandatory that it should be divisible by 4. If it is a century, it should be divisible by 400. If it is a non-century, then only it is divisible by 4. For example, if I take 1936, it is a non-century. 36 is divisible by 4. So it is a leap year. It is a leap year. 2800, it is a century. It should be divisible by 400. 2800, it is divisible by 400. So it's a leap year. It is a leap year. 1800, it is a century. It should be divisible by 400. 1800 is not divisible by 400. 2 zeros. 18 is not divisible by 4. It is a non-leap year. It is a non-leap year. Are you all with me? For a year to become a leap year, if it is a non-century, it should be divisible by 4. If it is a century, it should be divisible by 400. So 1600, it is divisible by 400. 1600 divisible by 400. It's a leap year. 1900. 1900, it's a century. 1900 divisible by 400. No. Right? 1800 not divisible by 400. So answer for this question is 1600. It is a leap year. Any century which is divisible by 400 is also a leap year. I hope the definition it is very much clear. The last day of a century cannot be. Very, very important question from calendars. Very, very important question from calendars. The last day of a century cannot be. Century means it can be 100 years. It can be 200 years. These are all century multiples. 100 threes are 300. 100 fours are 400. Why am I not taking any multiple of 100 beyond 4? You will understand once I complete these 4. If I take 100 years, suppose for example 0 to 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on up to 99. 4 is a multiple of 4, 8 is a multiple of 4, 96 is a multiple of 4. That means in 100 years, there will be 24 leap years. What are the 24 leap years? Multiples of 4 from 0 to 100. 4 1s are, 4 2s are, 4 3s are, 4 24s are. 24 leap years and 76 non-leap years. 76 non-leap years. 24 leap years and 76 non-leap years. A leap year has 366 days. A leap year has 366 days. There are 52 weeks. Each week has 7 days plus extra 2 days. Plus extra 2 days. Leap year has 366 days. 52 weeks plus extra 2 days. Non-leap year has 365 days. 365 days means 52 weeks and extra 1 day. And extra 1 day. This concept is clear. That means leap year has 2 extra days. A leap year has 2 extra days. A non-leap year has 1 extra day. A non-leap year has 1 extra day. Is this point clear to you? Leap year has 2 extra days. Non-leap year has 1 extra day. Now let us use the concept of extra days or odd days to solve this question. Leap year has extra 2 days. Non-leap year has extra 1 day. Non-leap year has extra 1 day. 24 twos are 48 plus 76. 124. 124 divided by 7. 7 ones are 7, 54. 7 sevens are 49. 5 odd days. Every 100 years as 5 odd days. How you got it? 100 years. How many leap years are there? 24 leap years. Sir, why it cannot be 25? 100 is a century which is not divisible by 400. 24 leap years and 76 non-leap years. Leap year has extra 2 days. Non-leap year has extra 1 day. 24 twos are 48. 48 plus 76 is 124. 124 divided by 7. 7 ones are 7. 54. 7 sevens are 49. 5. 100 years has 5 extra days. 100 years has 5 extra days. When I say 100 years has 5 extra days, what does that mean exactly? 5 extra days. Till December 26th it is over. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 5 extra days means the last day of 100th year code is 5. The last day of 100 year code is 5. So general convention, Sunday is 0, Monday is 1, Tuesday is 2, Wednesday is 3, Thursday is 4, Friday is 5, Saturday is 6. General convention, Sunday starts with 0. 100 years has 5 extra days means the last day of 100th year code value will be 5. The last day of 100th year code value will be 5. What is 5? Friday. The last day of 100th year code value it will be 5. 100 twos are 200, 5 twos are 10. 200 years has 10 extra days. 200 years has 10 extra days. 7 ones are 7. How many odd days are there? 3. 100 years 5 extra days. 200 years it is 10. 10 divided by 7 is 3. So 200 years 3 extra days. 100 years 5 extra days. 300 means 15 extra days. 15 divided by 7. It is 1 extra day. 300 years it is 1 extra day. 100 years it is 5 extra days. 400 will be 100 5s are 100 4s are 400. 5 4s are 20. But 400 is a leap year. 100 is a non-leap year. Leap year, non-leap year. Extra 1 day will be there, which is February 29. 20 plus 1. 100 is becoming 400. 4 times. 5 4s are 20. 400 is a leap year. Leap year, non-leap year, there will be extra 1 day. 20 plus 1 is 21 extra days. 21 divided by 7. 3. 0. 7 3s are 21, 0. That means 100 we got 5 extra days. 200 we got 3 extra days. 300 we got 1 extra day. 400 we got 0 extra days. 5310 codes we got. 5310. 5310. That means the last day of 100th year can be Friday. 200 years it is Wednesday. 300 years it is Monday. 400 years it is Sunday. Right? If I take 500, since I got 400 0, I will write it as 400 plus 100. 0 plus 5. 5. It is repeating. If I need 1700, 400 years number of odd days are 4, right? So multiply by 4. 4 into 400 plus 100. It is 0. 100 is 5 extra days. 100 is 5 extra days. After 400, the same cycle it is getting repeated. The cyclicity, calendar repeats after every 400 years. Calendar repeats after every 400 years. 5310 we got. Which cases are not possible? Tuesday not possible. Thursday not possible. Saturday not possible. So the last day of a century cannot be Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. The last day of a century cannot be Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. What is the question given? The last day of a century cannot be. Out of these options, which day it cannot be? Saturday. Which day it cannot be? Saturday. I hope the idea it is clear. 100 years 5 extra days. 200 years 3 extra days. 300 years 1 extra day. 400 years it is 0. 5310. Code values are Friday, Wednesday, Monday and Sunday. Which days are not possible? Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. Concept clear? The nearest year after 2000 having a similar calendar. These also another very important model, sir. This model is repetition of calendar. This model is repetition of calendar. If you understand this diagram, all the questions you can solve it in seconds. Repetition of calendars. Suppose an year is given. Year can be a leap year. Year can be a non-leap year. Year can be a non-leap year. What do you mean by non-leap year? What exactly you mean by non-leap year? Not divisible by 4. Am I right? A non-leap year is an year which is not divisible by 4. A non-leap year is an year which is not divisible by 4. Not divisible by 4. If a number is not divisible by 4, it gives a remainder 1, it gives a remainder 2, it gives a remainder 3. It gives a remainder 3. A leap year is an year, right, which is again two definitions. Non-century, it is divisible by 4. It is divisible by 4. Perfectly divisible by 4. Perfectly divisible by 4. Perfectly divisible by 4. If the given year is of this format, 4k plus 1, the calendar will repeat itself after 6 years. If the given year is of the format 4k plus 2, the calendar will repeat itself after 11 years. If it is of the form right plus 3 years, the calendar will repeat itself after 11 years. If it is 4k, then it will repeat itself after 28 years. After 28 years. If the given year is a non-leap year, that means it is not divided by 4, it gives a remainder 1, it gives a remainder 2, it gives a remainder 3. If a given year is of the form 4k plus 1, calendar repetition will happen after 6 years. If it is divided by 4, it gives a remainder 2, 11 years. It gives a remainder 3, 11 years. If it is 28, if the given year is a leap year, right, then by default it is 28 years. Exception. There is one exception. Exception. What is that exception? When it crosses a century. When it crosses a century. When it crosses a century, which is a non-leap year. Which is a non-leap year. Then it will be plus 12 years. Then it will be plus 12 years. When it crosses a century, which is a non-leap year, then the calendar will repeat itself after 12 years. After 12 years. I hope the idea it is clear. Examples. Examples. Suppose 2025 is there. First check it out whether it is a leap year or a non-leap year. Divisibility rule of 4. 4 6 are 24 plus 1. 4k plus 1. The calendar will repeat after 6 years. 2025 plus 6. Answer is 2031. Are you all with me? Sir, I am getting confused whether to choose 6 or 11. If you choose 11, 2025 plus 11 is 2036. Given year is a non-leap year. You got the answer leap year. How can it be possible? A leap year and a non-leap year calendar can never be same. Leap year and a non-leap year calendar can never be same. So, plus 6. Please write down that statement. If the question is a leap year, if the question is a leap year, answer is also a leap year. If the question is a non-leap year, answer is also a non-leap year. So, in case if you got a doubt, you can always cross check. Are you all with me? First question. Suppose if it is 1838. Divisibility rule of 4. 4 9s are 36 plus 2. 4k plus 2 means answer will be plus 11. 1814. 1814. If it is 2024, perfectly divisible by 4. So, by default it is plus 28. 2024 plus 28. Answer is 2052. If it is 1896, it is divisible by 4, exception condition. It is crossing a century. It is crossing a century, 1900, which is a non-leap year. If the given year is a leap year and it is crossing a century which is a non-leap year, then the calendar will repeat after 12 years. 1896 plus 12. Answer for this question is 1908. 1896 plus 12. Answer is 1908. I hope it is clear. 6, 11, 28, 12. These are the codes for the repetition of the calendar. If the given year is a non-leap year, that means it is not divided by 4. It gives a remainder 1 plus 6 years. It gives a remainder 2 plus 11 years. It gives a remainder 3 plus 11 years. It is perfectly divided by 4, 28 years. If the given year is a leap year, but it crosses a century, which is a non-leap year, calendar will repeat after 12 years. After 12 years. I hope the idea it is clear. Nearest year after 2000. That means it has already crossed 2000 and 2000 it is a leap year. So calendar will repeat after 28 years. Simple way to remember 28. There are 7 days in a week, and if it is a non-century, leap year comes once in 4 years. Are you all with me? Very, very good question it is. Concept clear? Next one. This question is based on simple interest application from percentages. From percentages. Simple interest. Simple interest. Read the question. Find the amount obtained by investing 24,000 at 18% for 5 years. 18% for 5 years. Now, if you see here, amount obtained. First of all, initial sum which I took is 24,000. 24,000. 18% for 5 years. These 18%, it is rate of interest. Rate of interest, it is given by interest on principal. It is given by interest on principal. Interest on principal. For every 100 rupees, I will give 18 rupees extra. For every 100, 18 extra, it is 118. For how many years I will give? For 5 years I will give. For 5 years I will give. 18% for it is, right? You do like this. 18% per 1 year. 18 it is for 1 year. I require for 5 years. 5 years means 90. 90. That means first year 18, second year 18, 5 years 90. So initial sum which I took is 24,000. On 100, after 5 years, it is 190. After 5 years, 190. 9 4s are 36. Answer should end. Answer rightmost non-zero digit. Answer rightmost non-zero digit should end with 6. Not possible, not possible. It is amount. Amount is always greater than principal. Amount is always greater than principal. So answer for this question is 45,600. Amount is always greater than principal. Idea clear? Amount is always greater than principal. Or another way is 190 contains a prime number 19. Answer should be divisible by 19. 19 2s are 38. 76. 19 4s are 76. Answer for this question is 45,600. Principal is 24,000. Amount is greater than principal. Answer has to be greater than 24,000. 24,000 into how 190 came? 18% for 1 year. In simple interest, rate of interest is same every year. Every year 18. 5 years it is 90. On 190 above it is 190. Next one, the sum of money that will give 1 rupee as interest per day. Every day I need to get an interest of 1 rupee at the rate of 5% per annum. 5% per annum. Sum we require, principal, use answer options. I am using option D, 7,300. 5% rate of interest. That means interest will be 365 rupees. It is 5% per annum. 365 rupees for 365 days. 365 rupees for 365 days. That means 1 day it is 1 rupee. 1 day it is 1 rupee. 365 rupees, 365 days. 1 day it is 1 rupee. What is given in the question? Per day it is interest is 1 rupee. So answer for this question is 7,300. 7,300. 7,300 is the sum taken. 5% per annum interest. 7,300 into 5% is 365 rupees. 365 rupees, 365 days. Per day it is 1 rupee. Per day it is 1 rupee. Next one. A 12,000 is becoming 16,320. 16,320. Now if you see, final value is 16,320. Initial value is 12,000. On 100, 12% every year. Per annum means every year. Every year 12%. How many years? We don't know. Go by the answer options. If I take the option as option 1, 3 years. Per year 12%. 3 years it is 36%. 36 increase means 136. 136. 12% per year. For 3 years it is 36%. 36 is the interest. Total it will be 136. Now if you see here, listen carefully. 6 2s are 12. Yes, it is rightmost non-zero digit matching. If I use the concept of digital sum, I will use the concept of digital sum. 6 plus 3 9, 1 plus 2 3. 3 is equivalent to 1 plus 2 3, 6 plus 3 9, 3 ones are 3. Left hand side equivalent to right hand side. So answer for this question is option A. Answer for this question is option A. Is the logic clear? 12,000 is becoming 16,320. Finally 16,320. Initially is 12,000. 12% per year. For 3 years 36. So 12,000 into 136 by 100. So from there 3 equivalent to 3. I hope the idea it is very much clear. A sum of 7,200 it is becoming 9,360. 7,200 is becoming 9,360. In how many years? In 6 years it is becoming. In 6 years it is becoming. 6 years. That means how much is the increase? 2,160. Total interest is 2,160. For how many years? 6 years. Per year, what is the interest? 360. Per year 360. Our percentage is interest on principal. 3,600 by 7,200. 360 by 7,200, 5%. Interest per year, it is 5%. 7,200 is becoming 9,360. Total increase is 2160. 2160 for 6 years. Per year, it is 360. Our percentage is interest on principal. 360 on 7,200. It is 5%. 5%. Interest is increased by 4%. Final R percentage is 5%, 4% increase, 9%. Every year 5% is becoming 9% for 6 years. For 6 years. Overall R percentage is 9% for 6 years will become 54%. 54%. So 7,200 into on 100, 54 increase, it is 154. It is 154. 4 2s are 8. Answer should end with 8. All are ending with 8. Then use the concept of digital sum. 7,209. 9 into 1. 9 ones are 9. Answer should end with, answer should have a digital sum 9. These not 9, these not 9. Are you all with me? So this is next one. 154 is ending with, is divisible by 11. Answer should be divisible by 11. Answer should be divisible by 11. So this will be 0 plus 0 plus 1. 11 only, right? 7,200. 7,200, 154. 50% increase is 360. 3,600. Answer should be greater than 10,800. Answer should be greater than 10,800 or it is divisible by 11. Answer is 11,088. 11,088. 7,200 is becoming 9,360. Increase is 2,160. 2,160 for 6 years. Per year it is 360. Our percentage is 360 by 7,200. It is 5%. Per year it is 5%. Interest increased by 4%. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9% final rate of interest. For 6 years, it is 54%. Amount I require on 154 increase, 154. Digital sum should be 9. Answer should be divisible by 11. Idea clear, right, sir? Next one. A sum was put at simple interest for 2 years. Had it been 4%, sum is, there is a certain sum which is kept at simple interest for 2 years. It was kept at 4% higher rate of interest. Change in rate of interest is 4. Because of that, simple interest increased by 96. Simple interest it is PTR percentage. Simple interest it is PTR percentage. What is increased? Rate is increased. Rate is increased. Because of the change in rate, which I am denoting by delta, there is a change in simple interest. There is a change in simple interest. P into T into delta R percentage. Rate increased, SI increased. SI how much it is? 96. Principal, how much is the time period for this? T. Rate is increased by 4. 4 2s are 8. 8 multiplied by which number? I will get 6. 8 2s are 6. 8 2s are 6. Answer for this question is 1200. Answer for this question is 1200. 8 into some number should give me 6. 8 2s are 6. Idea clear? Next one. P lends 15,000 to Q. P is giving some help to Q. It is 15,000. at 8% rate of interest. Q lends the same amount to R. Q is also giving 15,000 for 11% rate of interest. 11%. The gain of Q in 3 years. It is also for 3 years. It is also for 3 years. That means 11% per for 1 year, 3 years it is 33%. 8% 1 year, for 3 years 24%. Gain is 33 over 24. 9% is the gain, on which sum 15,000. 9% into 15,000 is 1350. Answer for this question is 1350. I hope the idea it is very much clear. P is giving sum of 15,000 to Q. Q is giving 15,000 to R. 15,000 at 8% for 3 years. 8% into 3 is 24%. 11% into 3 is 33. 24, 33. Gap is 9%. 9% of 15. See this question. A certain sum of money doubles itself. A certain amount is becoming 2 times the principal. 2 times the principal means SI is amount minus principal, P. Interest and principal are same. Interest and principals are same. SI is equivalent to PTR percentage. SI is equivalent to PTR percentage. P is equivalent to P into time period is 5. So this has to be 20%. 100% only will give you 20% per year. 20% per year. 5 years it will become 100%. 100% rate of interest means simple interest and principal both are same. Simple interest and principal both are same. In how many years sum of money becomes 16 times? 16 times means amount is becoming principal plus SI. 16 times 16 P is P plus SI. So SI will be 15 times. 15 times where I am getting 30% per annum. 50 years means 30 into 50. 30% into 50 years, which is 15 times. Are you all with me? Right? 30% per annum. For 50 years it will be 1500%. Percentage means by 100. 2 zeros cancel. 2 zeros cancel. In how many months will a sum of money 15,000? 15,000 is the sum. 5% per annum for 1 year. 5% is the interest per annum. That means after 1 year it will be, what will be the interest? 15,000 into 5%. After 1 year it is 750. After 1 year it is 750. After 4 years it is 3,000. Interest I need is 4,000. So answer has to be greater than 4 years. For 4 years itself I got 3,000, but I need 4,000. Answer has to be greater than 4 years. Year is 12 months. Answer has to be greater than 48. No need to solve to get the answer 64. 15,000, 5% for 1 year. 1 year 5%. For 4 years it is 3,000. So 4 years it is 3,000. I need 4,000. Answer has to be greater than 4 years. Answer has to be greater than 4 years. Idea question on a certain sum. Sum is constant. Sum is constant. P is constant. Okay, first point is clear. The ratio of the interest for 6 years and 12 years at 12% rate of interest. Simple interest it is PTR percentage. Simple interest it is PTR percentage. Certain sum, that means the principal is constant. Ratio and 12% it is also constant. SI1 by SI2 is T1 by T2. T1 it is 6. T2 it is 12. 6 by 12 is 1 is to 2. 6 by 12 is 1 is to 2. So the ratio of the simple interest will be P is constant, R is constant. In both the cases, R is 12%, principal also it is. A sum of money becomes 10 times of itself. That means amount is becoming principal plus SI. Sum is becoming 10 times. 10P is P plus SI. So SI will be 9 times the P. 9 times the P. If the period is numerically equivalent to the rate of interest. So if I take 30%, period is equivalent to numerical value of interest 900%. That means I will get 9 times P. R is 30%. Time is 30. 30% of 30 is, it is 9. Simple interest is 9 times the principal. I hope the idea it is very much clear. Just use the answer option. Since SI is a multiple of 3, please take the multiple of 3. At some rate of simple interest, A is giving 6,000 to B. A gave 6,000 to B for 2 years. And A gave 1,500 to C for 4 years and received 900 as simple interest. 900 as simple interest. I1 plus I2. Total interest I received is 900. Total interest I received is 900. Right? What is the rate of interest per annum? What we'll do is, total interest I received is 900. Go by the answer options. 4% 1 year. For 2 years it is 8%. 8% of 6,000, it is 480. 4% 1 year. 4 years it is 16%. 16% of 1,500, 240. 480 plus 240, 720. But how much is the total interest? 900. First cannot be. First cannot be. A rate of interest every year is 5%. 2 years 10%. 10% of 6,600. 5% per year. 4 years it is 20%. 20% of 1,500, it is 300. 600 plus 300, 900. That means my answer is option B. Use the answer options instead of any formula way. You will get the answer very fast. I hope this approach is clear. 5% every year. 2 years 10%. 10% of 6,600. 5% every year. For 4 years 40%. Of 1,500, 5% for 4 years, 20%. Of 1,500, 300. 600 plus 300. Answer is 900. I hope the idea it is very much clear. We solved a lot of mixed practice questions which are an high frequency models that are coming in the examination. We will continue with the next class. Thanks a lot. With love, Anil Nair.